Welcome, brothers and sisters. Lord have mercy. Y'all see the title, Tyler Perry. You know, I want to talk about this man Perry for a second, man. See, because, you know, perhaps he done got a bad rap. Perhaps he's got a bad rap. This is a man who has taken black female dysfunction and created $1 billion empire out of it, you know? This man has created, I'm going to call this video the Tyler Perry strategy. This is, I don't know if he understands what he did, but this is, if a brother was actually calculating and calculated about how he went about doing something, this would be the ultimate strategy. Think about it. Think about it. Tyler Perry created $1 billion empire from black female dysfunction. Most of his movies are to black females, you know, the strong, independent, I don't need no man type. And the thing about Tyler Perry is that he understands his target audience. If you're gonna run a business, you have to understand your target audience. There's some black men in there that like his stuff too, but the vast majority of his customer base is black female. They love his movies. They salivate when the next piece of garbage is about to hit the big screen. Halloween, Boo, and all that. You know, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Anything wicked. They know. He knows his target audience. He knows what they're going to eat up. This man created $1 billion empire, you know, from black female fuckery. Now, we have to look at this from from several different standpoints. You know, we have to understand that this community is broken and you're not fixing it. Okay? You're not fixing this community. Okay? There's no fixing it. She is not going to give up her wicked ways. She's not going to give up her monogamy. She's not going to give up her, let's break down this whole thing of monogamy first. Monogamy and relationships in general are nothing but a form of control. They're forms of control. Like a woman, you think a woman is getting with you because she loves you, because she cares about you, but on a subconscious level, it's about control. See, a woman can convince herself that, yes, I love him, I care about him, he's the best thing since sliced bread, I'm gonna do this for him, I'm gonna do that for him. But guess what? Everything she's doing for you comes with a price. I will do this for him if. She's not doing this for you just simply because she's this altruistic person and you're the one who's supposed to play Black Jesus and fall on the knife for whenever she gets caught up in one of her situations. But monogamy and relationships in general in America and all over the world, if they have that westernized wickedness attached to it, these are forms of control. These are forms of control. I mean, that one BAW that plays in a lot of a lot of Tyler Perry movies. I don't know her name, but she's the loudmouth, obnoxious, belligerent. You know, the one that played on that movie. Why Did I Ever Get Married? That one black chick. Y'all put her name in the comments. You know, why did I get married? Now that black female, she said she was doing an interview on some show, and she was talking about Tyler Perry, and she was like, she was trying to insinuate that Tyler Perry was gay. She was trying to insinuate that he was gay. And you know, this is what BAWs do when you don't want anything to do with them. When you're not trying to see, because, you know, she basically made that statement because she was saying that Tyler Perry was not trying to get with any of the women on the set. He was just doing his, you know, making his movies and doing his thing. So she was trying to make it seem as if, I mean, she was basically insinuating that, she even said something like he's asexual or pansexual, or I mean, that's basically what she said. She said, I thought Tyler Perry was something asexual, pansexual, some weird nonsense she said about him. And the only reason she said that is because he wasn't trying to get with her. And you know, that's what BAWs do. When a black man is not trying to mess with them, he gotta be gay. He gotta be gay, or he gotta be on, you know, or something. He's gay. He's in the closet. You know, but what makes Tyler Perry's actions so strategic? I mean, I'm thinking about it from a strategic standpoint. I'm not sure if he did this on purpose, if these are actually strategic moves he was making, or if he happened upon this by mistake. You know? But you gotta think. You gotta tip your hat to this dude, man. You have to tip your hat to this man if he was thinking strategically. If he did all of this strategically. And what makes his actions so strategic is that he did not marry a BAW. I mean, that's like the icing on the cake. That's what puts everything into perspective. At least for me, I'm like, so you tell me this dude made over $1 billion selling black female fuckery videos and movies and TV shows and all of that. He built his own studio, and then he married a Egyptian woman. Now she's black. She's black by all color standards. Maybe not the hair, but she's black by all color standards. You know, she's a dark-skinned woman from Africa. She's an Egyptian woman, and she's pretty good looking. I think she's a model or something. I think she's a model. She's beautiful. I mean, she's fine. You know. Now that's what made me think that this gotta be strategic right here, man. This man understands that he's not gonna be able to change who the BAW is. And that's what we as black men are getting wrong on YouTube. So we need to start thinking strategically. See, because they don't want anything. I mean, you got to think of the Chinese man strategy. How did the Chinese become the dominant force in the world? By allowing white people to believe that they were the best thing since sliced bread. You know? That's it. They just kept their head down and just kept acting like they were the servant class. Now the servants became the masters. Now the servants are masters. Yeah, we'll build your shit. We'll build we'll build your creature comforts. We'll do all of that for you. We'll construct the society that, of cheap labor, a cheap labor force society. We'll do all of those things for you. But the Chinese man was smart. He said, look, if you want us to do this, you want us to build this stuff, you want us to create it for you, you're going to give us the technology, you're going to show us how to build it, you're going to train us, you're going to teach us, you're going to educate us as to how this is done. And then we will do it for you. See, he wasn't like, oh, you about to bring your ass down in my country and start a bunch of businesses and y'all be running shit like they doing down there in Africa. He wasn't inviting them in. He was like, see, that's what the Africans should be doing. Africans should be like, no, if y'all want to do anything on our soil, what y'all gonna do is teach us how to do it, and then we'll run these industries in our country, and we'll just basically hold on. We'll just basically we'll just ship that stuff back to China for you. Y'all gonna show us how y'all packaged up. Y'all gonna show us everything everything y'all know how to do. We need to know how to do. But this is the same strategy that made China the rulers of this world. They're running shit. Now they got America over a barrel. China can shut this thing down at any point in time, and America don't have enough guns to stop them. You ain't got your weapons, your guns ain't big enough. The same weapons y'all got, we got. Thanks for the technology. See, this is what happens when you do wickedness. Now, black men need to start thinking the same way. That's the same strategy that Tyler Perry used. He sat back, he was like, oh yeah, you BAWs, y'all the queen, God worship the queen, and these bad black men, he painted the pictures that black women wanted to see. They paid his ass handsomely. They paid him they paid this man over $1 billion, man. The vast majority of his clientele is BAWs. He fed them all the things that they wanted to hear, just like the Asian man fed those Caucasoids, those Mazungas, what they wanted to hear. They sat back there, was like, oh yeah, y'all running shit, y'all rule the world. We'll even serve you. We'll serve you. We'll create. Y'all just sit back and enjoy. Y'all sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor. We'll create it. We'll build it. Just give us the technology. That was a strategic move that made them the rulers of this world. Now, Tyler Perry understands. I don't know if he understands this from a strategic standpoint, but hey, it is a hellified strategy. It is a hell of a strategy. Now, a lot of black men are coming out against him, like, oh, Tyler Perry, he's negatively disparaging the black community. Obviously, this is what black people want. Just like somebody like, this is what black women want. Just like somebody like, the Democratic Party, the Democratic Party All the Democratic Party can offer black people is two of the worst individuals you can imagine. And this is who they're telling black people to vote for. And black people, like the idiots they are, go out and vote for them en masse. The very people that have done so much destruction in your community, wrought so much destruction in your community, and the Democrats throw them up in your face and say, this is the candidate we got for you. You either vote for him, one racist, or you vote for, you vote for a 40-year racist, or you vote for Trump, which is the 4-year racist, at least from a political standpoint. At least from a political standpoint. You know, Trump is the 4-year racist versus the 40-year racist. Oh, but man, it is a very, it's what that says to me is that this is what black people want. This is what black people want. Just like black women, it doesn't matter whether something is going to destroy her entire community. This is what she wants. It doesn't matter if there won't be any more black people here in 20 years. The black people that you're going to see here in 20 years are going to be some beige looking individuals, or they're going to be a bunch of foreigners that they brought in to pretend that they're black people. What's the become of this whole ADOS thing? This ADOS thing. Because America is, they're not planning on paying you a damn thing. They're not even paying you no attention. Just vote for us. Another thing about voting is that voting without tangibles, voting without backing means nothing. It's just like a bunch of people jumping up and down saying we want some shit or we vote for you. That's it. You don't have any backing to actually punish a person if they don't deliver. You don't have anything to punish them with. So voting, that's just very stupid. Voting just to be voting. Let's vote. We can't waste a vote. We can't waste a vote. You're not wasting a vote. Not voting is voting. Not voting is voting. Just saying, hey, I'm not voting. That's voting. We're not voting for anybody. That's a vote. And it's way more effective than actually voting, especially from a African American or quote unquote ADOS standpoint. Black people, whatever you want to call them, whatever they're going by this week, this month, this year, who knows? Man, it's just highly unfortunate, man. It's highly unfortunate, but as I stated, this is what they want. This is what the BAW wants. She doesn't care if the imagery that she supports will destroy the fabric of her community. She will eat it up, hook, line, and sinker. I love it. I gotta have more. It's like a drug. It's a drug to her. Whenever she, this is why you still got the vast majority of them walking around talking about their queens. And if you ask them, what are you the queens of? The ghetto? Queens of the trash heap? Because you sit around and you talk about how you don't need no man, but apparently you need the man to give you your education. You need the man to give you a job. You need a man, okay? You just don't need no black man. So these people are not with you. They're not with you. They're not with your community. They don't give a damn about your community. Your community can fall for all she cares. She could be living in squalor, which she is. He's living in squalor. There's rats and roaches in his women's homes. It's dirty. It's nasty, filthy, snotty nose kids. I mean, it's atrocious, and she loves it. And this is and Tyler Perry understands this. He understands that, maybe he understands, but like I said, I don't know if he's looking at this from a strategic standpoint. But he understands that this is what his target audience wants to see. And they are paying him handsomely. They are paying him handsomely. He's lit. This man is a billionaire. Now, for us so-called black men, y'all could take a page out of Tyler Perry's book, man. Stop trying to change the BAW. Give her what she wants. Like I said, when a person, you wonder why a lot of them are overweight, because they sat there and they ate that shit. They ate all of the wrong foods, all the things that were detrimental to their health. They just ate it up. And now you got a bunch of rotund ass bag of flour looking females out here looking like I can't even call it. Like I said, man. And they're still, even to this day, they still have doubled down, tripled down, quadrupled down on their stupidity. They are still independent. Like I said, the vote bears this out. All these women on TV thinking that they could check black men, all of that. I thought the gender war was over, but now it's right in your face. Before it was online, but now it's on TV. Black women are disrespectful. Disrespect their man on TV. Tell them who to vote for. You ain't nothing if I will never forgive you for voting for the Republicans. I wasn't sure. I wasn't informed that I needed your approval. Not that I voted for anybody, but I'm just thinking for black men. Did we need your approval with your broke ass community? You Democrats. Only person y'all give a damn about is yourself. Only people who are sitting up, jumping up and down, talking about vote Democrat, are people who think they gonna get a job or something out the deal. And the naive and the ignorant buffoons that sit around and try to shame. Remember, y'all seen that video of that BAW? That damn near she was ready to kill her damn son because he voted he said he voted independent. Oh, that's another vote for Donald Trump. Oh, that's another. Just straight up emotional behavior. Straight up emotions. Tyler Perry understands how to tap into the female emotion center. He understands it so well that he's made him $1 billion. Black men, are you not getting what I'm telling you? Think about the strategy. Think about the Asian man, how he did this same thing. He pulled off this same strategy on the so-called Caucasoid, and now he's ruling the world. Now he's running things while they running around threat people with, blow you up, I'm gonna shoot you, I'm gonna kill you, I got all these weapons. I mean, just pathetic. Just a bunch of losers. I mean, Donald Trump is the biggest loser. Donald Trump gotta feel like crap right now. I mean, you the only person in the last 20 years or 30, 40 years, whatever, 20 years at least, not to get a second term in office, man. That gotta hurt. Loser. That got to hurt. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get off here. What's interesting about these elections is that now the Mazunga type, now they understanding a little bit what it is, what it feels like to be a black person. They actually feeling it with all of these votes, with all the, they feeling some kind of way. They feel like an election has been stolen and their votes weren't counted, and like, look, this is interesting. This is funny. Now y'all understand what it's like to be a so-called black person when your votes are being not counted and and all this. This is just an interesting side note for the Mazunga. Hey, I hope you like it. I hope it stings. I hope that you I hope that you understand that this is what black people have been going through this whole time. Voter suppression and all of these things. People refusing to recount the votes. I mean, these people are ready to. These people are stuck. They're like, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? We can't do nothing. Because hey, what are you gonna do? You gonna fight against yourself? We gonna fight against yourself? What do we do? If we fight against one white supremacist, we fighting against another. I mean, what we gonna do? Is two white supremacists in there, man. What we gonna do? My vote done got, they didn't count my ballots, and there's a bunch of fake ballots in there, and I don't know what happened in computerized votes and Dominion software, and these people are they're confused. They're confused. They're ready to cry, man. They do not like this feeling. They don't like the feeling of being helpless and not being able to do anything about a situation that they're in. I mean, who you gonna fight against? You gonna fight against yourself? All that patriotism. Hey, this is what your patriotism gets you. This is what happens when you side with a group that is willing to destroy one specific group. Eventually, that group is gonna be just gonna be trying to destroy you. You gave them the power. You gave them the authority to do all kinds of wickedness to the so-called man. And like I said, eventually it makes its way around to you. Enjoy. On that note, I want to hit the comment section. Let me know what you think. Get on the 5 steps and adopt a moral code.